The tributaries of Godavari are, one comes from Nasik into Telangana, one comes from Indravati, which comes from Chhattisgarh, Pranahita, which also comes from Chhattisgarh, and Sabari, which comes from Orissa into Andhra Pradesh. So these are the four tributaries of Godavari. And among them, Pranahita is the biggest tributary of the Godavari. And that now, because of central government supporting Chhattisgarh, to take it up as a national project, wherein they had allocated 50,000 crores or so, the waters from Pranahita become a question mark. Water coming into Godavari. So first of all, that should be addressed before we talk about diverting any surplus waters beyond Polavaram into Banaksharga. So first of all, is there surplus? Do you visualize a surplus situation? Number one. And number two, the Polavaram height per se, what Chandrababu Naidu compromised for 41.72 rather than 45.72 is once again a compromise. If you were to store the water up to 45.72 meters alone, only then you can think about utilizing that waters or diverting those waters into Krishna. So if the height of Godavari is restricted to 41, then if you do not increase the height, go up to 45.72, then Banaksharla becomes a question mark. So if central government stops funding and restricts it to 41.72, then the state government's responsibility is to figure out a way to mobilize another 15,000 crores so as to meet the R&R package, so as to store the water up to 45.72 meters. So that should be the first priority. That should be the first, mobilize that 15,000 crores in case if central government is backing out, so that you do not stop it because central government is stopping. So you need to spend that 15,000 crores to ensure that the dam height and the water storage is at 45.72 meters. That's the first priority. Then you check out the waters from Pranahita, what kind of impact it would have on the surplus capacity of Godavari waters reaching your state and further down. Then you make an assessment and take a call whether to go ahead with it or not. Obviously, nobody can stop you because you were the last riparian state. Because if the waters were to be stopped, then the waters are left. After the waters, once they reach the state of Andhra Pradesh, if they are not harnessed, they go into the sea. But then the problem is, if you spend so much of money, so much as 80,000 crores or so, and if there are no waters, then you would be dumping this money into a waste pit. So that needs to be a cautious call that state government would have to take, considering these factors now which have come up, be it Chhattisgarh going in to stop the Pranahita river, and Godavari, Polavaram, central government confining it to 41, and Chandrababu Naidu compromising Polavaram to 41.